She comes across like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than I wine.
Okay, it's just about Friday, or it should be Friday, according to my schedule of making videos and putting them up. This one here is the third of a three-part series, of which I've done the first two already. This is the Highland Park Valfather. Now, Highland Park has put out a lot of different expressions in the last few years. I can't count how many they are. I have been sticking to the more affordable ones rather than those with fancy carpentry and cabinetry and latches that close with magnets and fancy stuff. I just stick to the ones that maybe have a box. This box has got some dust on it. And I did mention that this was the third of a series. The first one was the Valkyrie, which I wasn't all that impressed with. I preferred the Magnus to the Valkyrie. The Valknut, however, was better. That was the 2018 release. So the Valkyrie was the 2017 release. The 2018 release was the Valknut. And this one, the Valfather, was the 2019 release. In partnership with Jim Lingvild, who did the graphics and designs, and he put all this Viking stuff on it. Well, what I'm going to do first is pour a dram, and then I'm going to read what it says on the box, and there's a lot of stuff on the box. Much of it, I don't know if any of it is relevant, really. A lot of it could be marketing flannel, but we'll find out. I will read it, and you can decide. This is a nice thing. The pull tab pulls easily, and the foil comes off, or it's a plastic coating covering film that comes off easily. This is one of those where you have to turn it first, and then you can pull it open. I like that idea for the cork. Oh, it pours very easily. There's no glug glug. It just goes right into the glass. Nice. And it closes up beautifully. This is what the Valfather bottle looks like. It's one of those black bottles where you can't see the level unless you put it in the refrigerator, and then the condensation will show you what the level is. And single malt Scotch whiskey. Alright, allow me to break in right about here and let you know what this costs. I keep forgetting to do this accounting part of the video very often. Maybe because I've had a few. Right, so this is the Highland Park Valfather, 1 times 750 mils, $89.99 Canadian, plus $9 goods and liquor tax, plus $4.50, plus 10 cents bottle deposit. Grand total $113.49 out the door. If you're paying cash, it's $113.50 because we don't have pennies. Join our inner circle and be the first to hear about new special editions from Highland Park. Oh, they put out so many. Sign up at highlandparkwhiskey.com. Inner circle. Ooh. All right, well, there's a bunch of writing on here. It's going to take me a while to get through this, so please be patient. Highland Park Valfather. Odin is called Allfather because he is the father of all the gods. He is also called Father of the Slain because all who fall in battle are his adopted sons. With them he mans Valhalla. Prose Edda Gylfaginning, Chapter 20. Oh my goodness. It's like reading the Bible. At Valhalla, under Valfather's command, the mighty warrior army prepares for Ragnarok, the battle of the end of the world. Oh goodness. The Norse sagas tell us that Odin, the mightiest of the ancient gods, takes on many guises and is known by many names as Valfather, Father of the Slain. He presides over the golden hall of Valhalla, where the bravest of the fallen Viking warriors, chosen by the Valkyries and marked out by the symbol of the Valknut, prepare for Ragnarok. Or is it Ragnarök? Because it has an umlaut on the O. Okay. Odin is associated with the wisdom and knowledge, with the sorcery and poetry, with battle, frenzy, and death. The old legends also tell us that he is accompanied by tanned beasts who bring him both protection and support. Sleipnir, the mighty eight-legged flying horse, carries Odin to the underworld of hell and back, while Hugin and Munin, Odin's ravens, are his eyes and ears in the mortal world. But when the Midgard serpent releases its grasp around earth and the final battle commences, it is at the jaws of the monstrous wolf Fenrir, broken loose from the chains that bind him, that Odin ultimately meets his end. This is like playing Dungeons and Dragons. I remember doing that about 40 years ago when I was in just past high school. My goodness, this brings me back. Oh, goodness. It's one more paragraph. Highland Park Valfather celebrates our rich Nordic ancestry. Here in Orkney, our island home, once part of the vast Viking kingdom, the mythology of our ancient past was woven into our character and culture for hundreds of years, long before Highland Park was founded in 1798. From those Viking warriors who settled in our lands, we inherit integrity, bravery, and independence. Today we deliver these values here in our distillery rather than on the battlefield. Valfather is the third in a series of 3 special Viking legend releases. The Orkney single malt with Viking soul. 47% alcohol by volume. 750 milliliters. The Whisky. An intriguingly spicy and distinctively smoky expression of Highland Park. Valfather's naturally bright gold hues could be said to mirror the ceilings of Valhalla's great hall. Oh, spare me. Lined, according to legend, with golden shields, matured in 100% refill casks to give a resounding bass note of aromatic peat, this whiskey delivers beautifully balanced layers of flavor and a character that as complex as Odin himself. Then there's tasting notes. On this side, the designer, Jim Lingveld. Okay, well, that's about as much as I can take. That's probably too much already. There's a bit of smoke here. It's a little bit smoky and a little bit sour. What does that remind me of? A little bit smoky, a little bit sour, a little bit fruity. Cleanse my palate. Yes, it's a little bit fruity. The fruits are a bit sour. There is that gentle Highland Park smoke going on. Bit of caramel. Bit of toffee as I delve deeper. Tiny little bit of a burn on the nostril hairs. I'm getting some raisins. Some darker fruits and some toffee, some salted toffee. With a little bit of a sour note. That could be from ex-bourbon. There is definitely caramel. Salted caramel. What do we have in the legs department? Oh, looks like it's sheeting down slowly. Not much legs, just sheeting down. Slowly sheeting down. No legs really to stand on, it's just sheeting down, but slowly. Let's do that again. Yeah, sheeting down slowly. It's all sheeting down. The legs just kind of disappear. There is some complexity in the nose. Yeah, I'm getting, sour fruits, and then I'm getting salted caramel, and then I'm getting a little bit of smoke. This may be quite interesting. Let's give it a taste. First, cleanse the palate once again. And now, let's try it. right away. It's mouth-watering. I'm getting some peat smoke, but it's not smoky. It's more like tar. Just, it's like railway ties that are completely waterlogged in tar. Tar. A deep, rich note of tar. On top of that, there are the more volatile flavors of fruits, oh, it is dry. It is very dry. 47% alcohol by volume. I will need to do that again because there are the lighter, more volatile notes of fruits and I don't know. But then there's a deep, oily, tarry, presence, like wood soaked in tar and creosote. But it being Highland Park, it's not overpowering. It's just there. Mm. Mm. This has got to be the most peated Highland Park I've ever had. It's strong at 47%. It's oily. It's smoky. But the smoke is not smoky like volatile smoke. It's more like heavy tar, just like tar-soaked wood of railway ties. I'm not getting that much fruit. Maybe, just maybe, if I add some water to it, the fruits will come out to play. I don't know. It's just such a dark, tarry, heavy. Now, I'm getting more tar now that I've added water. More tar than I was getting before. Fruity notes just about gone. These aromas are what I can imagine somebody who was bound up with ropes and thrown into a bog. What somebody was smelling as they were being thrown into the bog just before they died. Thick, heavy tar. Getting a bit of a tobacco note too, but it's pretty subtle. Mostly I'm getting tar. Yeah, if you like your tar notes, this is nice. Just tar. I'm not getting much else. Not a lot of fruit. Not a lot of complexity. I'm just getting some sourness on the nose. Sourness from overripe fruits, perhaps. But I have added water to this already. Yeah, tar. And some sour fruity notes. But mostly tar. Wow. Yeah, it looks like I got my 20-minute warning where I get a screensaver. There. Now I'm back. You know, there's a little bit of a coffee note now. Now that it's been open for a while and had added water to it. I'm getting coffee beans. Roasted coffee beans. Along with my tar and my sour fruits. Be interesting to see what happens to this as it opens up. The finish opens up and lasts a good long time. Here's some coffee and chocolate. Now that the straight up tar and the sour fruits have run their course. Yeah, coffee beans, dried coffee beans. This is getting interesting as it goes along. More of that oily peat. I'm getting tar railway ties that were soaked in tar. And a little bit of coffee. Slanchula.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.